The 29th of November 2022. New Delhi, India. 2. The Honourable President. United Nations General Assembly. Sub. Regarding the expression of devotion to the Supreme Supernatural Omnipotent, Omniscient and all-pervasive Goddess Durga to grace her mercy and bless us with knowledge, wisdom, skills, wealth and power to overcome the catastrophic disasters of climate change and enlighten our true form of being, to recognize the extent of intensity of the appearing challenges, estimate appropriately the associated requisition and input our efforts up to our outreach and capacity to manage the adversities. Sir. The Assembly of the Guardians of the Democratic Sovereign Republic Nation State represents now 8 billion human family with empathetic sympathy towards their natural requirements of survival and inclusive development. The supernatural consciousness of the Honourable God and Goddess are manifested by sants and sages. Its valedictory justifications had been interpreted and inscribed into holy and sacred texts and religious literatures, exhibits the spiritual devotion of the devotees. Durga Shaptashati is an ancient book which interprets the mesmerizing miraculous life story of the enchantress Devi Durga. There are references of union of gods and consolidation of their powers for incarnation of Mother Durga. She conquered the evil forces and protected the world from epidemics. There are references of awakening consciousness, prayers for protection, expression of desires, devotion, spiritual practice of aesthetic worship in exile by devotees guided by their master, obedience of religious rituals and manifestation of Goddess Durga to bless her devotees with boon for prosperity and enlightenment. There are prayers to Devi for protection of the world from epidemics. It refers to the rich culture of biotechnological research-based microbiological disease management. There are prayers for sustainable development and welfare of the humanity. The ongoing Bioweapons Control Convention of United Nations flag United Nations is devotion. The descent culture of the obedience of the faith, expression of loyal devotion to the omnipotent, omniscient, all-pervasive supernatural consciousness, prayers at consciousness, consciousness, ecstatic attention, subconscious dreams are part and parcel of the state of being of the human. The very eternal truth of eternity and immortality of the God transcends the defined dimension of time and space. Milky Way. The vastness of the expendable universe is still beyond the explorative outreach of the scientific advancements. The metaphysical mythological interpretation of the Hinduism testifies the totipotency of the vital life forces of the God particles. India. Indian heritage and culture respects the planet globe Earth as Mother Earth. It has reasonable justification of the liveliness of the planet Earth globe. It is regulated by vital natural forces of biogeochemical cycle. Celestial positioning of the planet Earth with reference to the solar system and its referral metamorphosis with respect to the sun defines weather change, origin of life, evolution of biodiversity, extinction of species, and evolution of the new species. Defining the potency and vastness of the expendable universe Milky Way still beyond the capacity of the human intelligence. As per our frame of reference of observation about the shape and size of planet Earth globe with respect to the size of galaxy Milky Way, it's as little as a tiny sand particle on the shores of the ocean wave. There are relative positioning of the galaxies with reference to the universe. Observable universe through scientific research and advancements influences us to amuse about the amazing creation of the Creator. The logical arguments about the Creator induces sense of loyalty, discipline, respectfulness, and devotion towards the miraculous Creator of the universe. Who else could be than God and Goddess Durga to be recognized as the Creator of the universe? There are scientific reference of Big Bang collision and supernova, black hole black circle, aurora borealis, shooting stars star, Puchaltara, earthquake, landslides, volcano eruption volcano, tsunami cyclone wave, storms tornado high voltage, lightning 1, solar eclipses, lunar moon eclipses, testimonies of witness of war among wildlife, clashes among dynasty and kingdoms, and Devashur Sangram is key secrets in this holy book. The hashtag Book Secrets preaches that civilizations prospered and vanished, surviving women inherited the human clans to generations. There are segregation of personality attributes among people. Their persona is defined by dominant and recessive attributes of their inheritance and acquaintance. Our trust and devotion towards the Supreme Goddess of Wisdom, Supreme Goddess of Wealth, Supreme Goddess of Power guides us for worshipping the shining aura of the divinity and recognize the timidity of our existence to induce query and quests to approach for enlightenment. There were several successful and enlightened masters into the human history. Their preaching encourages disciples to learn and develop. However, learning is one among the toughest work. It's an integral aspect of the socialization and civilization of the human society, and it will certainly remain forever as among the priorities of governance. The culture of prayer, dialogue, debate, discussion, and diplomacy is mentioned in Durga Shaptashti. I have prayers through chanting of the holy chants of Devi Durga to radiate her graceful bless to save the planet Earth globe from evil forces and bless us with her greatness. Submitted with sincerity. Chandan Kumar Mishra.